What's up? I'm here to give you some tips on one of the most traditional holiday things to do. Now I know with certain holidays it is a tradition, if you will, to go trick-or-treating on Halloween. It is a tradition to have Thanksgiving with family and friends on that day, as well as watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and of course, watch football. I mean, what Thanksgiving tradition isn't complete without that? And then, of course, you got Christmas through New Year's. The holidays, where at Christmas, that tradition of, well, opening presents, celebrating Jesus Christ's birth, spending time with family and friends, and throughout all of that, watching holiday specials and movies. And that's what I want to talk about. Because you see, through Halloween up even to New Year's, almost every network and cable channel that's family-friendly, if you will, airs basically and essentially holiday specials and movies. Even the ones of Halloween. Now, as I said at the beginning, it is a tradition in some households, if not most, that even if it's the same special movie you recorded the year before during the holidays, that you are traditionally bound to record it again, or and sometimes transfer it to another DVD or VHS. That's what I'm here to help you with. That's why I'm here to give you a few tips. Now, first of all, I want to show you guys these. These are 5 discs of nothing but holiday stuff. From Christmas specials and movies, to parades, to even the New Year's Eve parties that air at the end of the year. But here's the question. I'm pretty sure a lot of you ask yourselves. How can I save room? How can I save money without having to go out and spend on another 10-pack or another 5-pack of DVD plus Rs, or if you still have it, or if you don't got a DVD recorder, how can you save money on not having to go out and buy VHS tapes over and over again? Well, I'm going to give you a few tips. The first tip I'm going to give you a few tips. So here's the first one. If you have the money saved up, go out, look around the stores. I suggest possibly Walmart, maybe even Target, but Walmart, and look around, even look online. First of all, what you want to do, before you do that, I should say this, is look online for the cheapest. For what stores have the cheapest prices, more affordable prices on DVD recorders, or if they still have them, VHS recorders, or a combination of the two. You want to find who has the cheapest price. And why do I say that? So that way you can go out, buy it, bring it home, and use that DVD recorder, that VHS recorder, or the combination of the two to record your favorite movies and holiday movies and specials, or even transfer them from another source. Now another thing you want to do with this tip is when you're looking online, you also want to look through a description. And if you're looking for a DVD recorder, a VHS recorder, or in some cases even a Blu-ray recorder, if you're looking through them, look through the descriptions. Find out exactly what DVD recorders work well with certain DVDs, as well as look at the time duration. That's right, look for the time duration. See how long you can go up to in recording. Now, some DVD recorders will only allow you to go up to 6 hours. Some will even let you do 8. But if you want to save money and not have to go out and buy a bunch of these or waste a bunch of these, or even when it comes to tapes, doing the same thing, what you want to do with a DVD recorder is you want to find a DVD recorder, whether it's like this one down here, I don't think you can see it, a Sony, in fact I can show you the manual, For example, you don't want to go out, for example, like I said, you want to go out and you want to get yourself a DVD recorder. Right? But you want to find the kind that gives you long duration. Through the description, you've got to look for that. Look how many hours it'll allow you to record up to. Because like I said, some will allow you to just go regular 6 hours. Some might let you go 8 hours. But that's what you got to look for. You got to look for the time duration in the description of the recorder, DVD recorder that you're getting. Now, if you want to stick with a VHS recorder, here's what you do. You go out either to a Walgreens or CVS or Target or get on Walmart and you look for the 8-hour tapes. You look for those, and if you're lucky enough to find them, look for the 10-hour tapes. Because if you look for 8 to 10-hour tapes, that will allow you to record as many holiday specials and even movies as you want. I suggest getting the 10-hour tapes, the 10-hour VHS tapes, so you can record movies and specials. But the 8 hours, they're good for that too, but more suggestible if you want to just go straight with holiday specials and everything else. But getting back to DVD recorders and Blu-ray recorders, when you look through the description, you want to look for a specific description of how long you can record. Now, like I was saying, and I hate to repeat myself, but like I was saying, some DVD recorders will only allow you to go up to the standard 6-hour time limit in SLP. Some might let you go into EP, which is sometimes ELP, which is sort of like a standard of 8 hours. But if you're like me, and you want to save money, and like I said, not waste a lot of these, or have to go out and buy more, you want to find a DVD recorder that allows you to have the option of ULP. What's ULP? ULP, believe it or not, if I can find it here, is long duration. In other words, the long duration of unlimited long duration. That's what you want. And that's what the Sony DVD recorder that I have that was released last year has. It has a long duration. Now the longest duration so far that I know of on a recorder like this is about 13 hours and 48 seconds. In other words, almost close to 14 hours. Just under 12 minutes of 14 hours. But that's long enough. Now I know some of you that may have something like this may say to yourself, well, when I use that option, the picture is clear, but the wording is blurry. Yes, it may be, to some it may be like that. It may be like that, but you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it to save the money on having to go out and buy a lot of these. Now you might ask yourself, well, how does that work with these? Well, these, of course, as you can see on the back of here, are standard to go up to 360 minutes. In other words, 6 hours. But the standard here is the fact that if you continue, and that will only allow you to record maybe, I don't know how many. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look, shall we? On a typical 6-hour disc. Let's take a look. And excuse me, I'm going to go check my time. Okay, I'm going to be coming back in part 2 in just a minute to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, as you can see, I'm about to talk about this. So, stay tuned, and I'll be right back.